Fun fact about 21 Pilots, they were started in 2009 by Tyler Joseph, Nick Thomas, and Chris Saleh. But did you know that before Tyler Joseph was playing with these guys, he was working with someone else? A certain Michael Novak played sitar while Tyler himself played drums. He said the sticks would give him blisters and that he would never play drums again. Did you know? Nick Thomas and Chris Saleh were out of the band by 2011. They were kicked out by Joseph because he considered them smelly. Here's one you've never heard before. Their name, 21 Pilots, is from the play All My Sons by Arthur Miller. They wanted to call themselves Cracked Cylinder Heads, which is what Joe and Steve, characters from the play, sold to World War II pilots who died as a result. As it would turn out, though, that name had already been taken, so they settled for the next best thing. As we all know, in 2011, drummer Josh Dunn was introduced into the band. But what you probably didn't know is that before this, he was playing with the band House of Heroes, and that he was kidnapped by Joseph and has been held hostage ever since. Here's an interesting one. The band categorizes their music as schizoid pop, and they once said in an interview, yeah, I don't even know what that means, lol. Okay, this one's a big secret, so don't tell anyone. The album Blurry Face is more than just the name of an album. It's also the name of Tyler and Jenna Joseph's son. Not many people notice this one. If you listen real close to the end of The Judge, you can actually hear Tyler in the background saying, did you hear it? Let's listen to it again. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear Tyler Joseph saying, na 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 na. Who would have thought? Did you know? 21 Pilots is listed in 4 categories: alternative hip-hop, indie pop, electric pop, and pop pop. The logo we've all come to know and love is referred to by Tyler Joseph as the kitchen sink. Most people have come to accept the fact that they will never know what this means until Tyler reveals it. But luckily for you, I have inside knowledge. As we know, Tyler says, you don't know what that means because a kitchen sink to you is not a kitchen sink to me. So what does a kitchen sink mean to him? It's time for the public to know. To Joseph, it means a bathtub. Yes, you heard me right. Tyler prefers to take baths in his sink. I would like to change focus for a sec. Let's look at some Will Smith rock facts. It is said that once, Will Smith looked out his backyard window and spied 2 floating torsos playing around in his estate. Smith has claimed to have never been the same since. Both Tyler and Josh have X tattoos which they received live during one of their shows, which is supposed to represent the amount of X's that they've had. They've sworn to each other that each girl that dumps them, they will put another X on their arm. How sweet! The band will hold to the fact that they prefer to play smaller venues, because they're both actually very shy. Josh has gone on record to say that his favorite bands are Cashmere Cat, Skrillex, Diplo, and Perry Grip. Tyler loves video games and considers Super Smash Bros. Melee to be the best game of all time. His favorite character is Jigglypuff, because she, like him, is a singer. I don't think that this one has really ever gotten out into the public before. The black paint that Tyler wears signifies insecurities. The paint on his hands specifically represents how he's insecure about what he creates. The paint on his neck represents the insecurity that his neck is too fat. The location for the fairly local music video has been used by another top-selling artist. Of course, I am talking about Ben Cooper, aka Radical Face, and his music video, The Road to Nowhere. In fact, if you look real close, you can see Josh Dunn banging away at his drums in the background of this very shot. We all know that Tyler Joseph is all about symbolism, so what exactly do these fine fellas from Laneboy represent? You may be shocked to hear that they represent the Pyro, Tyler's favorite class from TF2, Tyler Joseph's second favorite game of all time. Tyler Joseph's least favorite video to make was Ride. Reportedly, this is because bugs would keep getting into his eyes during filming. Tyler Joseph passed gas in this shot, resulting in Josh Dunn making this face. Fun fact about this scene, these people the camera zooms in on are all relatives to Josh Dunn. Specifically, Rico Dunn, brother-in-law, Devin Dunn and Isabel Dunn, uncle and cousin, Matt Meese, second cousin, Gramps and Cramps, great uncles, and Drumstick, daughter. Hey guys, thanks for watching and remember to subscribe. And don't forget, these are only the rock facts.